afternoon, good evening. This thing's already starting to screw up. Damn. Sorry. Let's see who's here. Scott was in. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Johnny was doing. I think he's back to doing live streams now. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Yeah, I got a lag. Unbelievable. My wife's telling me to hang on for a month. They've got a new deal coming out exclusively for live streams. We'll see. We'll see how bad it gets, but we'll I'm a little aggravated. In case you couldn't figure that out, this is me aggravated, and I can't even see it. I'm lagging on the screen. Man. Let's see. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Yeah, I did. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Chris. uh, oh man. And like I said, somebody asked me yesterday. Who was it that asked me yesterday what the? Well, let me go back to my little speed test here. What the ping was. The ping is very, stuttering across at 92. And I'm getting a lag on the effing deal here. And it's showing, now it's slowing down. 75, 59 download, 75 upload. So it's actually slowed down. Man. Anyway. I don't know. I'm having problems with the headphones. It's not going to be a good day, I can tell already. But so if I missed anybody, hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Tommy J. Maui, how you doing? Maui's back in the States. Poor Maui. I feel for you, brother. Traveler, how you doing? Well, a lot of people here too. Too bad the deal doesn't work. But one thing I wanted to get to before I, completely break the box over here. Might want to ping. Oh, was that you yesterday that said that? I think it was you, right? Ping. You want the ping to be a low number. Okay. 92 is not. I don't know what's lower. But I wanted to. I have it put up here before it goes. Do you guys use Wise? I guess I still have an account. I think I told you guys before that I opened an account and then they said no, we don't want you, and I never followed up on it. But I guess I still have an account open for $100. Well, anyway, they sent me a thing saying we're making some changes to our fees. We believe in transparency, so we wanted to let you know what was changing and why it was happening. Our fees are increasing when you send money from Europe to any currency, and send money to Great Britain from any currency. So maybe it's just affecting Europeans, huh? So maybe it's not affecting people from the United States. I just noticed that. I just read it, but I know that there are some people that use Wise. So, but most of them I don't think are from Europe. So anyway. You do, gorgeous. I don't know. It popped up the other day, yesterday or day before, and it says, "Why is this happening?" Our average fee is 0.65%, a fraction of what banks typically charge. We do. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, they sent me. I'm imagining if you're a Wise person, if you have an account with them, that they probably sent this email to you. But I was just curious because, like I said, I use Chase, and it's basically one bot. I checked this morning, it was 34.2 or 3 or something like that, and if I was to send money right now, I'd get 33.2 or 3. But anyway, this thing's really aggravating me because I'm supposed to have the best, and And said if I got fiber optics coming into my house, brand new house, had Cat 6 cables stretched throughout the whole place. They checked out the cable and everything. And yet I've got a freaking, right here next to my desk, I've got a router, and it's not plugged into my computer. It's a separate router they put in now. And I'm going off of that instead of plugged into the freaking Cat 6. And I'm not a computer guy, but that's telling me something's effed up, right? I'm trying not to cuss in case people, my grandkids or my children might be watching down the road someday. Outspoken Filipina, how are you? Glad you could make it. Yeah, so I don't know about this internet thing, man. I told my wife, somebody had told me that, maybe was it one of you guys that told me that AIS or somebody's got something coming up with 2,000 up and 2,000 down or something. But, you know, I don't know. Let me make sure I don't have my, because what'll screw it up sometimes is what is my Surfshark? What is that called? Whatever that is. Let me make sure that's not on. Hold on one second. If I won't lose you guys, but let me make sure it's not. No, it's not open. What is that called? Somebody will enlighten me. The deal so you can watch Netflix in every country around the world. That screws with it. But I don't know. It's aggravating as hell. I'll tell you that. Because it's not like I'm paying nothing. I mean, I'm paying a lot more than a lot of people. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is because it's lumped. Excuse me. It's lumped in with the TV and the phone and all sorts of crap. Because I got unlimited phone for the 3 kids. I actually gave it to Phi, to the cousin that's here with us now, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So I don't, to tell you the truth, I don't know exactly how much I pay, but it's expensive, you know. Again, it's all relative, but VPN, Jake's got me covered. Thanks, Jake. Good morning to, whoever I haven't said good morning to. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in a good mood today. Yeah, Surfshark. I changed. I had what was the name? Strong VPN for a while. But if I have that on, in order to get my my Prime Video, my what is it? Paramount Plus, and a couple of all the other, some of the other ones, Hula. I've got them all. I don't know why I do. I don't watch that much of them. You have to have that VPN thing, or it won't. It doesn't work in Thailand or whatever. I don't know how the hell they get away with that, but I don't know. I pay for it, so I figure I'm not stealing. But anyway, let's see what else. The car is freaking awesome. I've got a half video done on. I've got my. Where is my camera? Where did I put it? I'm shooting a video with my M3, with my mirrorless Canon, and I got it about half done. It's just a test deal, basically for the camera, and then added up. I just did a little rambling on the back porch, and then I was going to go. Yesterday, we were going to take the car over to the before the doctor, over to the temple and have it, whatever. Have them draw stuff all over the ceiling, which I won't let them do. I make them do it under the visors, so you don't have to. Not that there's anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably offending people as I speak. But hey, Mike, how you doing? I'm glad you could make it. And I was going to do a little video of the car, but the car's clean. There's one little stitches have separated on the seat, just one spot, and on the deal. The rest of them, the passenger seat and the back seat and all that is perfect. Things like brand new. Runs awesome. I drove it yesterday, and then I was going to go and then do the video, but I didn't. I'll do something today and try to get a video out. I'm actually trying to do some vlogging, and I still haven't decided on the frickin' trailer, man. I'm like, I'm stuck. I don't know whether I ought to get the one that's already done and it'll be ready the end of this month or the first week or two of next month, which is only a couple of weeks away. Now the other one, depending on when I cut him loose, it'll probably be the end of next month by the time I get everything done on it. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'd sure like to go take it out somewhere. I think I need to blow off some steam by myself without. I got aggravated yesterday, and for what after I thought about it for no reason, and it's just it's not right. I mean, the Thai my Thai family, they get really scared when I get a little angry, and I don't like doing that. I don't want to scare them and lose face or whatever it is with other people. So I try to keep it. I've semi got it under control, way better than 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But it's still, man, I kick myself in the rear when I still I need a little bit more of a tempering of this pie hole and what I spit out the end of it. Hey, some Pitt and Kenny, how you guys doing? If you guys aren't, you guys put out a video. I watched part of it. I didn't get to watch all of it, man. I feel like I'm bummed. I actually like the content and stuff. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe, especially if you're gonna want to know about building here and stuff like that. Even though they're in the States, on their channel, they have deal on what they did out here. And I'm gonna get ready to do that too. And I'll probably take a peek. It's been a while since I've done it here, but I think we're gonna go ahead and do. We're definitely gonna do something on the Ubon Turai. Do the two tilapia ponds, and then I think I'm going to let the uncle make some money. He's a builder and does the rice. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a 500,000 baht building. We're going to go look tomorrow, Saturday, at the building that's going to go over here and make all the adjustments and make sure everything is right and all that kind of stuff. Should have that in about a month. Anyway, it's on the way to Udon. It's in Khon Kaen or something like that. Anyway, we're going to go look at that. And while we're there, they make the same thing with two side buildings, which is like 2 bedrooms and a middle section between them that is like a little living room. And then what I figured, my uncle could put the slab down. Then at least once that got dropped, we'd have a place to build out a little bit quicker than he could build block. And then across the back, we'll have them build a separate studio type or 1-bedroom apartment down one side, and the other side two bedrooms, and maybe make the living room a little bit bigger, and then have a 4-bedroom Thai style, very cheap, because I think we could do the whole thing for another 500,000. So for like 1,000,000 baht, we still got to raise the land and stuff, but do that, and then I've got to get into the tilapia. In fact, Kenny, if you can enlighten me on anything that you know, because I know you dug the ponds, on what is the or point me in the right direction for state of the art, probably YouTube, right? State of the art tilapia raising. Because what I'm going to do is offer it to the one cousin that we're going to have are asked to live there. He's the one that did the complete rebuild on the Wave, the 100S, and he has a scooter shop there in Ubon. And I figured maybe he could, make sure they're fed, make sure whatever aeration goes on, and I'll pay for all that stuff, and then they can just reap the rewards of fish if there's, money. If the marijuana laws break loose, I'll put in a little greenhouse and try and experiment on what, because I really enjoy growing, uh, um, and I'd like to do it here and see what I could get out of that. That stuff up front is just real airy and light. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know how. I haven't done it, and I haven't had any experience with outdoor stuff in 40 years. Ago, when you plant the stuff, like that, and then all my stuff was indoor hydroponics, state of the art. CO2 injected, temperature controlled, humidity controlled. Everything was, right there, and it wasn't dirty. Dirt is dirty, and I don't like the dirty. But if that's the case, then put up a little something there, teach them how to do that, and then maybe between the fish and throw up a couple of more greenhouses, and they'll be sitting on top of the world. Because from what they're telling me, it's pretty much there's no, they're not doing anything with it, coming after anybody. But until somebody tells me it's completely legit, can't possibly go to jail, can't get kicked out of the country, I ain't doing it. I saw Bobby here. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Dr. Doobie. That's right. Yeah, Jake will jump on board. And like I said, man, smoking is definitely not the way to do it, but ingesting it in edibles and stuff like that, man, if you've got anything, glaucoma, cancer, anything, I would definitely, that plant is thoroughly amazing. And like I said before, they haven't even scratched the surface on what that plant can do. Hey Baldy, how you doing? So I just watched I'm watching parts of videos all over, and sometimes I get them jumbled up, but I think it was a Songkran deal that I watched, and I believe your wife and the kid was there, so I did catch part of it. I try to catch them all. Bobby, he just puts out videos going. You ought to just put, here's another video, here's another short of us going out to eat without Dave, and we could do it. But my wife knew the one you just did with, I think you had the duck. I can't remember. It was a short one. Was it the premiere? I don't remember. I think it was the premiere. Bobby had a premiere. She knew that restaurant, but she said we haven't been there. Let's see, saying morning. I wonder if the green stuff helps. Yeah, internet speed. I wish it did. And I'm still lagging, but it isn't quite as bad. And I'm going to give my wife the benefit of the doubt, but again, I'm going to call her after this is done and say, it's just because I told her, at least let's try something. I'll pull in another line and have them put it just for this AIS or somebody like that, and then hook it, and then I don't know what to do. It's really weird. It's hard because it's like you're with a girl and she has a stepchild, and she has a child and you're dating her, and you don't want to, even though the kid's sitting over there throwing ice cream against the wall, you don't want to piss them off by saying something about, maybe you should sit the kid down. Like, maybe you should fix my freaking internet. It's like her family, man. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I know you guys figure it out. I'll call you after the show. Yeah, I'll send you the, who are you talking to? Me, or are you talking to Baldy? Or somebody else? Sorry, I'm rambling. But yeah, definitely, if that was for me. I just don't know what to do. To me, them putting another router here is telling me that they ain't got a freaking clue what the hell's going on as far as why. I know they're a bunch of smart people. They're awesome, great personality people that want me to have the best possible internet on the planet, and it's just not happening. It's just, if you saw this choppy, is it choppy for you guys too, or is it just for me? Yes, you did. All right, Red. I'll put up that. I'll put up the link. Um, be before the end of this. So I'm probably only going to go an hour. It's already been 20 minutes. And I'll put up the link there, and then you can jump on and we can talk like this. I don't know. Like I said, if I was paying 10 baht, and this is what I was getting, I would say you get what you pay for. But it's just I'm paying good money for crappy internet. And I don't care. Triple it as long as it works. I don't know. Because you have the what? Oh, because I have the blur on. Let me take the blur off. Is that could that be it? Let's see, where is it? Virtual background. None. Well, no, that's a lot better. Just because that blur screws that up. Wow. Okay. Well, I feel better now. Can I? What about running the other stuff? The other side of me, you see my green screen's over there. Kids cleaned up and put it over there, so I haven't screwed with it. But what can you? This is the same. Does this be the same as a blur? Let me see. Is this the same? Yeah, it's already lagging. Okay, none works for me. Okay, perfect. Um, hey, Randy, how you doing? Uh, okay, so maybe I'm sitting here bitching about stuff that isn't even right. I don't know. I'm horrible. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Come to the channel and listen to Dave bitch about internet. Um, Car is awesome. Definitely, I think worth the price of 200 and what is that anyway? What's 240 240,000? The lady cried. 240 divided by 34 right now. $7,000. 2015 Suzuki Swift, not a dent. No, I don't even think there's a scratch in it. Windows all tinted, brand new fresh tires. Just did an oil change on it. I drove it. Brakes are awesome. Everything's perfect. Perfect for the kids. They've been driving it nonstop. The mother-in-law have has Sim driving her every place that she wants, any place that she wants to go. All right. So let me get back here. Sorry. How come that's? All right, there we go. All right. If you guys ask something, go ahead and ask it again. And I know I asked Kenny a question a while ago. God knows he probably left an hour and a half ago. Let's see. All right, I'll try. Let's see. Try taking the power off the modem around for a minute, then plug in the modem. It was Jake trying. Yeah, but I'm not getting any. It's absolutely perfect right now. I wonder. I guess it would be the same if I pulled over. If I said I had a green screen. Hold on. Sorry, I'm boring the crap out of other people. All right. I say I have a green screen. Now it should come back on that green note. There it is. So I'm not getting any. Everything's perfect on that too. Well, let's put up the. Where's the GotoLoveThailand? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, it's pretty. So just kind of look over the shoulder. I'd pull it up, but I'm too lazy. I'd have to get up and put it around. But that's weird. Okay, so it's and is that because of is Ryan still here? I think Ryan. Hey Jay, how you doing? Glad you could be. Oh, there you are. I answered a while back. Oh, it probably was. Did you have any information on or point me in the right direction on the tilapia? Because I'd like to do, I don't want to do just a mud hole in the ground. I'd like to, 'cause I know I watch Craig, and he's got a bunch of like, aeration, trying to do some aeration and stuff. And I've seen them paddles before, and I'm definitely going to put in a. First thing I'll do is raise the land and punch a hole, um, and see if I've got good water there, and then I'll definitely put in solar for the water, and probably some solar on the house too. I'm really into this solar stuff. But yeah, if you can, or I can go back and look at it later. Hey Jack, how you doing? I have COVID. Resting at home. Bummer. Somebody was just. I went to the doctor too yesterday. And the doctor said everything's fine. I'm gonna start those shots again every day. That was like 30,000, 33,000 baht. That stuff's expensive, but I get like 30,000 of it back from the wife's insurance. But yeah, because I think it was Mark that said that they can't even get the stuff in Australia. Um, it's just can't get it. Plants and aeration. I plan to put in a solar well to keep. Yeah, that's what I planned on doing too. And that was just me off the top of my head because I wanted to do that when I did this one, um, but I it never got around to it. And actually, that water's coming in handy right now. Our water level is starting to drop here with our 40-degree days in Surin. Hey Ron, morning to you, brother. How are you? Hope you're well. I just spent the last 45 minutes what? Cleaning and replacing a belt on a Kirby vacuum. Good times. That's what I didn't. I can remember, man, as a kid, grabbing my mom's Kirby and putting the buffing wheels on it that had the external belt. I think, and you had to tighten it on. I can't remember. And and buffing up some stuff from Plastic Shop in junior high school. Kirby was, man, way ahead of their times for sure. But looking forward to doing that. But punch that, definitely solar. I think you said you're gonna put in um, exactly what I was saying. So that's cool. I guess I'll just look on probably freaking YouTube. I mean, YouTube's a pretty much go to whenever I got something like on the new cars. I have no clue when my wife would ask me to do something, and I'd go right to YouTube and punch it in, and it would tell me exactly what I needed to do. So it was pretty cool. So I probably will. I'll start looking. I'm looking forward to that. I think we're gonna go the building and the one that I want to start with there. I could have the uncle do the whole thing, but I think I want that little starter building there, and then he could build block off of it for the other bedrooms, kitchen, the one bedroom apartment. For I figure if I put it on one side, he could actually have the privacy of coming down past the front part of the house and then build it on this side. His own entrance, own little living room, little kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and make a nice little place for him with air conditioning. So he'll be in heaven. Just another air conditioner I'll have to pay for, but not a big deal. Um, let's see. Everybody's just saying hi. Okay, cool. So that's the plan with there. So tomorrow we'll take off and we'll go check out the building and make all the measurements and make sure everything is perfect for over here. That should be here in about 30 to 45 days. And then while we're there, we'll look at a front section and how much it would cost to put out in Ubon. And I still have I still like to get a studio or a one bedroom down close to the beach, Rayong or something. Um, I think would be cool. And the reason I say Rayong, it's kind of like a straight shot for me, 6.5 hours, and they're reasonable, a lot more reasonable than still have a view and stuff like that, where you're not going to get in the price range that I want to spend, 1.3, 1.5, something like that. You don't have much choice in Jantium and Pattaya, as far as I know, anyway. Hey, Joe, how are you, brother? I hope you're well. Um, I'm global. What did I miss? I've seen on surfboards, decals, two different places, just one few days. That's John is everywhere. Is that you, Ron John? You making surfboards? Um, hey, Paul, how you doing? Welcome. Glad you can make it. If you guys aren't subscribed to, by the way, um, does I like Paul's content. Like I said, anybody that I put on here and I do this too, they're the good ones. But he's got stuff on a lot of food stuff and around Bangkok. I think mostly, right, Paul? But a lot of stuff that I didn't know, and he does a good job. So back him a little. So what's up, Bobby? I don't. You haven't explained too much. You wanna. Are you at home or are you working? I was gonna say if you want to come on and talk, I'll put up the. I'll put it up anyway, in case anybody wants to come up. Paste. And, there you go. But I don't know. Bobby's. You got to be going like gangbusters. But I still haven't real well. When we did the meetup with Tom and them, Bobby and Jai were there, and but I haven't really. I haven't seen the house with my two eyes yet. Maybe that's on purpose. Maybe he doesn't want me to know where he lives. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Um, you're just getting ready to head out. Okay, cool. Uh, he's putting out videos all the time. I don't have to tell you guys that you're hooked up with him. So, but the house, from what I've seen on the videos, is awesome. I have one more sip of coffee, and I can get to my drink. Kebab video, cool. There you go. I I really like. But we went back to after the hospital. We went over to Slives, whatever, where we had the meetup at. And I'll tell you what, Bobby, we were making mistakes on having the salad, the Caesar, and stuff like that. I ordered I don't know why. I ordered just their plain garden salad, right? And had a hamburger again, and French fries, because I figured, oh well, I need to get off the carbs completely, so I'll blow it out again. This frickin' salad was this big in a bowl, this deep, two heads of lettuce, damn near, cherry tomatoes, um, everything in it, a complete salad, carrots, the whole deal. I mean, huge, this deep of a bowl, and I'm not exaggerating, that big around. I brought half of it home, half the hamburger, and never even. I think I had three French fries. So if you go back there, have the garden salad, 99 baht. That's what I'm gonna go have when I'm going back to the gym today. I'm having Sim drive me over there. I'm gonna meet my wife over there and talk to the guy in Thai, and I'm gonna start going back. I'm gonna force myself to go back every day for the first 2 weeks. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Yeah, you'll dig the salad. Unbelievable. It came and I went, holy, what am I gonna do? I ate half the hamburger just because I wanted to taste the hamburger, and I still have half the salad in the refrigerator. I'll have that for lunch today. That and a little tuna maybe I'll make. I've still got some tuna. The kids are into that pokey stuff that I make with. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Um, keep eating like that, David. And you go, yeah, I'll tell you, man. I gotta. The doctor said everything's great, lungs are great. I could just tell. I could tell I'm bigger than I was um, when I was taking the shots, and I'm gonna guess I didn't weigh myself. I'm gonna guess 2, 3 kilo more than I was, and that was going back to California and all that crap too. So, oop, okay, just alcohol. um, not the drinking kind. But yeah, but the salad there, and if you do Jonesing for American food, that's the best place that's in Surin anyway. Like if you were to come to Surin, that would be the place that I would tell you to go stay and eat. Excellent rooms, and the food is from. They have a big assortment. Thai food, American food. They've got everything, and it's all good. Lasagna's good. They got a lot of good food there. My wife had the salmon steak, and it was probably three 3 inches thick and this long, and I think it was 260 baht. So I don't know what is that, 3 6, like $10 or something. It was. I took a bite of it. They serve it on a plank, and it was really good, really good. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But see, my problem is you actually have to go outside to experience that heat. So you're going over to the house. See, with me, even if I was going over to your place, I would have finished the bathrooms if I had to, or cordoned off with plastic or something, and I would have had them install an air conditioner in one part of that downstairs. I don't care where, and so that I could get out of the heat. I don't think I could go over there and stay in the heat. What do you do? Go to the car and turn on the air conditioner? That's what I would do. I would have definitely installed an AC right out of the gate. I remember when I was first started in air conditioning, we were doing not installs but work on residential, which we didn't do much. We only did it for like maybe 6 months, and we went right into commercial stuff and hospitals and stuff like that. But first thing I would do working on one up there, if I was going to be in the attic for any period of time with a split system up there, was get my knife out, crack a piece of that flex open, and turn on the air conditioner, make sure I had the air conditioner running right on me as I did whatever repairs I needed to make. I made sure it was running first. But I'd have an area, designated area. Even when I used to come here, I threatened to do that, put up a room. I wanted him to plastic it off. Never got around to it, but I just would go in the truck and start the truck up. And go. So it's well, a lot of people know, but it's been 40, right? Pretty much here. Let's see what it says for good old Surin. What is it now? What's it gonna be? It's saying, oh, it's only going to be 38, 38. It's 32 now at what time? At 9, 10 after 9 in the morning. Crazy. But it's stifling. But I guess you could get into the vehicle. That's what I would do. Went to Denny's last night for the first time in a while. Grand Slam breakfast. I didn't get to go to a Denny's, but we went twice when I was there, Randy. My cousin went to IHOP, and I hadn't been to IHOP in years and years. Like I said, that was one. I didn't have it both days, but one of the times I had the pancakes. Uh, Not 3 days ago, still. Yeah, I don't see how you. Are you still doing the videos or no? I think you are, right? I haven't seen them out. I know it's not Eat Out Pattaya anymore. But I'm gonna get comfortable here and put my big head closer. Let me move my microphone so you guys can actually hear me. Good question, Gator. What did Gator say? To the low. Holy crap, Randy. What could cause it to be that expensive. Oh, I didn't even look at the price. Breakfast is 50. That's what it was. Um, it was more than that. I think at IHOP. I think it was more than that. And I had like the two sausage, two bacon, eggs, the like that ham, the whole shooting match. I couldn't finish the whole thing, but I want to say it was close to $20, 15, $18. Yeah, it's crazy. And here you can go out and have what, rice soup and stuff for 30 baht, 40 baht. I went to churches. I've never been there. I've never eaten there, and I've never eaten at Chick-fil-A either. I have no idea what Chick-fil-A is all about. Waffle House. Yeah, IHOP. I think that's it. I don't know, to tell you the truth, Gator, because I keep forgetting you guys are on the East Coast. Even back in the day when my first wife, she worked for Bob's Big Boy, and they were called what? Shoney's or something, the other side of the Mississippi or something. So there's a lot of restaurants that are called different things on East Coast, West Coast. So Texas chicken is here, right? And I haven't had that either. I have had it available to me when I'm traveling, but Tom had told me about they serve a burrito or something, Mexican style burrito, and I was going to try that. And I've been past two or three, and I see in Chuck's videos in the past he favors or he likes um, Texas chicken. The best chicken sandwich. That's what everybody tells me, but my niece is a fanatic with In and Out, and she lives in Colorado, and I think they just started building them in Colorado. But for years, their big excitement was going on a family vacation, and they would structure their course so that as soon as they got out of Colorado, wherever they were going, the first stop was an In-N-Out, an In-N-Out burger. And I've had In-N-Out burgers, and they're okay. Would I wait in a line that's 3 blocks long again? No, never. They ain't that good. But I will try the Chick-fil-A's when I go back again. We'll see what I have a live. I forgot. Didn't tell my mother-in-law. Joe likes KFC. Yeah, he does. I like KFC too. Their 99-cent zinger sandwich is actually pretty good. But it satisfies my mashed potato craving once in a while, to go there. But I got to get away from the carbs, man, and I got to get in the gym. So I'm going to force myself to go in the gym and get in some kind of shape, lose some weight, see if I feel any better. If I still feel like crap, I'll do it. Yeah, Jack in the Box is my all-time favorite. Secret sauce, you could give me the stuff, I could drink it right out of the dispenser. And the worst part about it is where I was in Agora Hills, right down the street was between where she lived, my cousin's girlfriend, and the freeway was a Jack in the Box. I must have passed it 20 times while we were going out and going around and back and forth. And even in Temecula, right down the street from my cousin's house was one, and I didn't even get even one hamburger with extra secret sauce. But, oh well. Let's see. I'd never had that either. I've never had Popeyes either. And I've never had, what's that other one? Long John Silver's. There was a Long John Silver's on the way from down south in outside of LA, or in the San Fernando Valley, up to where I lived in Fresno. There was a Long John Silver's up Fresno way. Never did that either. The one, and I wanted to, when I used to go to Vegas all the time, when my friend, I told you we had a limo type thing there one time with 3 limos, and I would go to Ruth Chris, is that what you say, how you say it? Anyway, I guess that was one of the I don't know, one of the original ones. This was a long time ago. They opened up one in Fresno when I was still there, and I never made it down there to go. But had the one in Vegas had excellent steaks, but expensive. I'm imagining the one that here was expensive too. We're having a new furnace installed in our house, replacing. Well, did you already have it done? You already have it done, Randy? My brother's there, man. That's what he does. Residential installs. He just did my. He does custom homes and stuff like that. He does excellent work and probably could save you a little bit of money if you haven't done it. It's gonna cost us. So if you haven't signed a contract, let me know and I'll get a hold of my brother. He's right there in. Well, he's in Simi now. He moved from Woodland Hills to Simi Valley. Excellent work. I wouldn't recommend him if it wasn't. And he stands by all his stuff. So let me know. I bet you he can save you a buck or two. He said that the installs have gone out of sight, but I bet you he saves you some money. What did you say there? 20, 20 if I wanted to add AC, it's going to be. You don't have AC? Yeah, definitely. If you haven't signed a contract with them, Randy, let me know here, and I'll get you and my brother together, and he'll save you some dough. I'm guessing, what size is it? A 5-ton, 2,000 CFM, the biggest ones they got. How big's your house? Oh, darn it, they already started. Uh, Definitely be asking. Okay, yeah, he can add AC to it. Bummer, man. That's that's too bad. He would have saved you some dough. Definitely. I'll have to tell him if it was a 5-ton heater only. Is the heater in the closet, in upflow, or is it in the attic? It's probably in the closet. You're at Thousand Oaks Ways, an upflow in the closet. They probably had some asbestos removal to do if it's been that old. The stuff looks like silver cardboard around if it's inside the closet. So that can cost a little bit of money, but he definitely would have done it. 1,600 square foot. You could have got away with a 4-ton, which the furnace they're not gonna go by AC tonnage, but it'd be. The heater was in the closet, but they're moving it to the attic. Okay. That gives you an extra closet, too. We used to do that, too. But I bet you, are they adding any runs, too? A lot of the times the duct is, one thing, asbestos. Second of all, it sounds like the price-wise that they're replacing the ductwork, too. I'm guessing here. It's been a long time since I've been doing any residential. But when we had the large, really large commercial air conditioning business after the earthquake and stuff. I mean, we had over 100 guys working for us. I had got my brother in with us just doing residential, and he worked there even after I left when I got in the argument with my friend that has since passed away. And he's been on his own for, I want to say, damn near 10 years now, probably 8, 10 years. So he's really good, I guess is what I'm saying. They're adding 3 runs, and yes, yeah. That's the way that the houses were there. So that maybe kind of makes sense, but he still could have saved you some money. No, maybe I'll make you feel better. No, that's a good price. You did good. It actually isn't probably that bad for asbestos removal, duct replacement, and adding the 3 runs. It's probably not way out in left field anyway. But adding air conditioning, he could definitely help you. Because what did they want? 15,000 for the air conditioning. What'd you say? 35 versus 20. There it is. Let me put it right. So they wanted basically 15 grand. I know he can do you better on that for sure. Not a doubt. Dave started on weed, classic cars, HVC. Yeah, I know. It's a very diverse channel. Yeah, it's all the things that I know about. Air conditioning's the one. Um, that's my go-to deal. I mean, even if everything went to crap right now, I probably get a could probably get a job here and get permission to work here, teaching, commercial air conditioning, heating, HVAC. But that was the reason. Well, it wasn't really. My buddy, we got out of high school. He said, "Hey, you want to learn air conditioning?" I said, "Sure." He'd been doing it a year. His dad been doing it for 30 years with the school board. So we took off running. Just me and him to start. And when I left, there was over 100 employees. It was probably one of the biggest non-union HVAC contractors in Los Angeles. And but no matter what happens to this world, you can't let your food go rotten, and you can't freeze to death. So you need some way to keep yourself warm, and somewhere to keep your food from spoiling. So there'll always be I'll always be able to go to work, and I could. Would I want to? Hell no. God, my knees. I mean, no, it'd be a nightmare. Could I make a living? Hell yeah, tomorrow. So, teacher Dave. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something, huh? Oh, I'm missing. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Are you still here, or did you go back? See you, Bobby. Where did Bobby? Bobby just leave? I thought he was. Oh, finally he's gone. Oh, is Logan here? I didn't see. There he is. Got to run. I didn't even see you here. You're probably already gone, Logan. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. My electric bill in Thailand is between 2 and 3, and on average this month 5,100. Mine's 7,500, so you can't make me feel bad, gorgeous. 75, and that includes, actually it's about 65 here at the house, and then I pick up the electric at the kids. I put in air conditioning in the apartment in Bangkok that they stay in while they go to the private school. So it's another 1,500 or something like that, or 1,000, 1,200. Varies somewhere between 7 and 8,000 baht, which is probably more than some people pay to live here in Thailand, for sure. But that still 51 is still a lot of money. But I have the pond and the pool and the air conditioners on. If I left it up to my mother-in-law and father-in-law, them and the animals up in the front would just sit there and sweat to death and die right there in front of my eyes. It's like pulling teeth to get them to turn the AC on. I told them I wouldn't have put ACs in if I didn't expect them to be used. I would have just put fans in. So they get the hint now. But did you say? You leave Sunday. Bummer. Are you done? Last time that I had seen part of your video, and I don't know if you were on here or not. It didn't seem like you were having such a great time here in Thailand. I don't know why, but if maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else in my mind. I'm old. Or maybe you still weren't healed. I can't remember. All right, Jack. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm not going to go real long today anyway. Probably only going to go an hour. It's 55 minutes now. Hard walking with a cane, so mainly for that. Now, how much longer before you'll be, I don't know, without the cane? And I imagine if you're walking with a cane, you're got to have some pain. And Data Scott. I don't know if you were coming or going, Jack. Maybe you're trying to decide. What did Ron say? Upstairs. The only good thing, like I like in the United States, I don't know how it is in Australia or the UK or whatever. I know, like in Southeast Asia, in all around Saudi Arabia and all that, they all use mini splits, have for years, and full of solar. You fly over any of the desert countries, and 99% of the roofs are loaded full of solar panels. but they I like it. Like I spend a lot of time in here, way more time than I should. But the best thing about it is if I leave here and like you go to the living room, I shut this one off, I turn the one on the living room on. So I don't know. I think you have a lot more diversity with mini splits. Maybe they're not the most gorgeous looking things in the world, but I'm into the bottom line, which would be the bill. So you're saying upstairs at night and AC down at daytime, nothing right now. You don't have air conditioning, or did I get in late on the conversation? uh, yeah. I think maybe you guys, maybe I'm missing something. Some of the crappiest neighborhoods in Wahoo are loaded with solar panels. I think so too, and I think they are in the desert communities too, in Saudi Arabia, and all that kind of stuff. But it was in the United States. I tried, God, 25, 30 years ago, or maybe 25 years ago, and it was before I put in the big metal building where I would have had some exposure that I needed. They came out to the house with their little deal that showed the sun passing, and you had to qualify for the rebates and everything from the government. You had to meet a certain criteria, and I didn't meet it. But yeah, I'm sure they are, Jake. But I don't know, man. I'm really into that. With this, either way that I go on, if I decide to build, which I'm not leaning that way, I'm leaning towards that one that I showed you guys 2 days ago. Um, I think I'll be able to use it for more than just me going out and being trailer trash. Um, I'll have the kids want to go. They seen it. They said think it's awesome. My wife would go more often. I think it would get a lot more. It'll get a lot more use than the smaller one that I would build. And although it's going to be way less than probably a third of the price, um, it won't get it'll get the use. But I want to go with my family too, so I'm probably going to do that. But ever since I started looking at the solar for the trailer to get the air conditioners running and all that kind of stuff, I'm really seriously thinking about doing it on that room out there. And I better decide quick because I'm going to have them. I guess I could probably use the same wiring to go low voltage. I'll have to ask them. I'd go low voltage anyway. I could put a transformer in there. But anyway, I think it would be awesome to have that, that area with the air conditioning and everything off batteries. Because I don't need to be spending freaking, you know, 6, 8 hours in the bedroom here. I need to get out. That's why I want to go to the gym, even though it's stifling, man. You walk up to that door, it's like walking into a brick wall when it's 40, 41 out. But I want to do that. But it would be, because I would do this. Maybe I haven't done any racing on the thing of it. Maybe messing with I'm going to have a good set of racks with all my stuff on it for the koi, and maybe doing some water testing and stuff like that. 3-4 hours, and I wouldn't even need, as long as we were getting sunshine, I really wouldn't need that big a system. So I might do it anyway, just for shits and giggles. And it'll save a few bucks. She wants to do it on the house. I'd have to have them come over and look at the roof, I guess. I guess it's something to think about. I don't know. But definitely, maybe even off the grid at the U-Bahn one would be kind of cool. Get the Airstream. They do have them. They do have some Airstreams, but I like the one that I showed. I don't know if I still have it up on the. Let me see if I go to Facebook here, and I'll bring it up real quick before I sign off here. Let me see if I can find it again. I had all these Harleys and stuff I was looking at. But let's see, it's got to be in here. I gotta get a hold of the guy again anyway, because we gotta bring the car to um, to Bangkok. So that's where the guy that's gonna be building the trailer is at. I'm trying to find him, and I'm not having much luck. But I could do it this way. Let me do it this way. Facebook Marketplace. Trailer. Here it is right here. Oh, that was much easier. So here I'm gonna bring it up one more time, but versus the other one. Let me see. Nope, wrong one. And share screen. It's like I'm a professional here. Marketplace. Okay, so this is the one, completely loaded with everything. I think it was right at about 650. This one says 550, but that's without the extra batteries and the 24 volt air conditioner versus the 220, and larger size solar panels, and everything the way that I want it. And the way that I like that, I could just crash out when I'm by myself on that back bed there, and then still not have to put the table down or anything. And when we do go, the kids could stay back there, we could stay up here, and we'd probably have kind of a awesome time. So, and it's got the toilet, and refrigerator, but I think it'd be better than the one I could stand up in. And I could, even though I'll be able to stand up in the other one, but this one, we can all go in there if it's raining and we go someplace. We can all stay in there and not, play a game or something. I don't know, do family crap. I'm better off doing family crap than anything else. No, I haven't. We talked about that before. I hope she's okay. Or I brought it up maybe how long ago? Maybe a month ago or something. I'm hoping that she just maybe had surgery and recovering, and hasn't had time to worry about coming on and talking and stuff. But hopefully everything's all right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know. I don't have to do shit, right? I just go pick it up. The guy even said he'll put the whatever. I'm gonna use this truck only because it's here, and I promised my wife. It was one of those. I don't understand, man. Like I said, the lady that sold the car, she cried when they finally got there and picked it up and drove away with it, sobbing that her car was going. And she's got a brand new whatever Chuck's got. What are those things? A brand new one. I don't know. I don't understand their attachments to their deals here. But I'll drive the truck, and then if I'm really into it and I'm going out on my own and we're going out with the family and all that, I'll go out and get a Ford automatic or some kind of a truck, but an automatic, and not a new one. I'll get a second hand, as they say here in Thailand. Test trip to Uncle Craig, yeah, for sure, and see you. Yeah, and Jake, definitely. I'll take a week and just take my time and cruise there, because I think it's quite a ways. But I don't have to drive that long. I mean, I'm retired. The only thing that I wouldn't do it when I go out on my own and I actually start doing content for the other channel, if it goes that way and we're having fun doing it. I'll just go during Monday to Friday. And then that way, because I don't miss much time. My wife comes home, wants to talk to mom and all that. I see her for 20 minutes before we go to sleep, so it isn't that big of a deal. But definitely that's going to happen for sure, Ron. All right, so when they totaled my Harley, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been, my panhead. If I still had that, I'd be concerned about that type thing. But vehicles, even my new one, the one that I gave to my kid, the '08 Dyna. It's like there's the only difference between that and 9 million of them that are out there is I put lowering shocks on it. That's it. Stock bike. You look at this one, look at that one. They're all the same. My wife, I think, liked it because I bought a bike that only had one seat on it, so she knew I wasn't going to run amok, but which I would never do anyway. But let's see, their vehicles. Yeah, I mean, like what with the Wave too. I like the Wave. The Wave turned out awesome and stuff. But I said, it's 100 cc's. It's a little bit small. I think maybe I'll just sell it and I'll buy something different. Oh no, that was my first bike, and this is my first truck, and this is my first. I mean, it's I don't know, but it isn't that big of a deal. They aren't going to give us a bunch of money for the truck anyway. We'll probably end up giving it or selling it real cheap to a family member. But I just don't, room wise, I rent the place across the street basically, and I'm going to need to build more of a cover when I get the trailer so I could pull it all under it. But if I get into it, like I said, my knee and not having cruise control and keeping it in one position, trying to hold something that's a nightmare. Not that I have to drive 8 hours, to get someplace. I could drive 2 days, but I'll be semi-limited during the week. But if I do that, we'll see. What's that? Just beautiful hunk of metal. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it depends. If I had, like my son said, I gave him the bike. I said, just sell it and, use it towards the house or whatever. And, oh, it's yours. I didn't, I thought I said, it could burn tomorrow and I could go get one and look just like it, down the street. Now with my panhead, I built that, so that makes it a little bit more. But yeah, I felt good that he was, concerned about it was something that, that I held close to me or something, but that wasn't the case. All right, everybody, I'm going to put up if you're still here, where are you? I'm going to put up the link, and you can come and tell me what I can do or something. Ryan, are you still here? I haven't seen you in a while. Wake up. Oh, there you are. You get the Airstream, and they do have them. Like I said, I let's see real quick before I go. Let me just see if let's see. But they do have them, but they're expensive as hell. I think you popped in. Someone popped in, but I'll wait till I sign off. I'm going to sign off now. Anyway, all right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. And let me go up here. I'll do my usual spiel. In case you guys don't know, the intro and the outro for here, Richard of Richard Travels did that for me as a favor. I dig it. I like my intro and outro. Probably won't change it. And if you're watching, Richard, I hope everything's going well with you, my friend. Anybody that's watching and that's not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And for everybody else, all my subscribers, thanks a lot. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the next one.